Hey guys, and welcome to a fragrance review with Stephen, and today I'll be looking at Daarej by Rasasi. This is a spicy oriental fragrance, and I have actually posted a first impressions video of this back in like May, and it's one of my most viewed videos too, but I don't think that I actually did the fragrance full justice. It was badly filmed and just not the best, so here I am trying to rectify that and hopefully bring you a much better overview and give the fragrance justice, because in my eyes this is an outstanding fragrance. It's well suited towards winter and autumn, and it kind of exudes very classy and manly, masculine smell. It's been compared to the discontinued Valentino V, which is now kind of very expensive and like quite rare to buy on eBay. So this cost me £20, so £20 for 100ml EDP. So it's a brilliant bargain for the quality of juice that you're getting. So yeah, the bottle here is lovely, and you know, it's quite a thick glass and it's quite easy to hold because of the shape here. It's quite plain, but I think it does a nice kind of presentation. It's like an orange. It's a purpley kind of liquid inside, and yeah, it just kind of looks kind of like a star. I do like that. So I'm gonna head on to the notes here, and at the top there's cardamom, artemisia and cumin. In the middle is rose and orris root, and at the base is sandalwood, patchouli, amber, musk, vanilla and tonka bean. So we can see there's quite a oriental, spicy with quite a bit of woods going on there. Artemisia kind of giving it a like, you know, quite a bitterish thing on the go, and in the base then kind of vanilla and tonka bean make it very creamy. So yeah, the fragrance opens extremely spicy. It's like kind of, I don't know, it has cumin in it, but I don't find it very offensive. People kind of say that fragrances with cumin can come off as body odor like, but to my nose it's just spicy, you know, there's no nasty smell to it. It opens very pleasantly and I do enjoy the opening. The cardamom is there too, which kind of settles the cumin a little bit, and eventually the kind of woods start to come through, and they just kind of combine very well to give you a very classy scent. It's very masculine, you know, there's not many fresh notes in here, which makes it well suited towards autumn and winter, and I find that it's just nice, you know, people enjoy this for sure. So I'll give it a quick spray to see what it's all about. The atomizer is okay, it pulls out a decent amount of mist, and you know, it's not massive, but it does the job. So yeah, it's very spicy from the get-go, very spicy, and I find it's just very captivating. You know, Valentino V is very well regarded and people find that a kind of romantic, a very datey scent, and this captured that too. I haven't actually smelled Valentino V, but from what I've read and the reviews I've heard of this, it does it kind of very good justice. So yeah, the opening is spicy and it does take a bit of time for the spices to settle through and the other scents to come through. But I have sprayed this on my hand here like 2 hours ago, and it's taken a much creamier, richer scent. Then the spice does go away, and because of things like vanilla, the tonka bean, amber and patchouli, they all combine and create a very creamy, rich and captivating scent. I find this fragrance is lovely. Easily said. Situation wise, you could wear this casually, but I don't really see it. It just kind of, like I said, it's too classy and a bit upmarket. I actually took this with me to a wedding in a decant, and as we were outside, me and a few friends, I allowed them to kind of smell my fragrances which I took with me, and a lot of people were gravitating towards this, and I also had a chance then to smell it on somebody else because a few of my friends wore it, and then as I crossed paths with them then during the night, I was getting good wafts of this. So the projection is decent, you know, on the sillage. I was able to smell people like a good foot away, and towards the end of the night then it was drying down a bit, but you know, I could smell this quite well throughout the night. So the performance is good. I'm not going to say the projection is massive or it's not beast mode by any means, but it's definitely average, you know. Well, no, it's just a bit above average, sorry. I mean, the longevity is looking about 6 to 8 hours, and for maybe 3 hours you're going to get a decent amount of projection. So that's just a bit above average, and it's suited towards the type of scent this is, because, you know, a fragrance of this character, you don't want to be exactly kind of screaming the scent. So, you know, it does kind of complement in that regard. There's a subtle rose here which I do detect sometimes, but not always. I'm smelling more Middle Eastern scents recently, which are quite rose heavy, and I'm becoming a bit better now at detecting that. And yeah, it's there, but they're not always. I've been having that with fragrances recently, where sometimes I wear a scent and not every single time I'll obtain the same notes from smelling it. Quite bizarre. So scent similarities, I can compare this, well, a little bit to maybe Cuba Prestige, which is a clone of Amen by Thierry Mugler. It's not as sweet, but it goes in that same vibe. You know, it's not a copy, or it's not like that scent, but it's similar in how it feels and whatnot. So I'm going to go on to the review here, the final rating, and overall I'm going to give this an 8.5 out of 10. I think this is a lovely fragrance, you know, for what it sets out to do. I think it does the job brilliantly. Smell wise, I'm going to give it a 9. I really do enjoy it. People were enjoying it when I allowed others to test it, and people are complimenting each other on how they smelled. The longevity and projection, I'm going to give a 7 each, because it's above average and it's nothing spectacular, but it's not bad either. So overall, I'm rating this scent an 8.5 out of 10. So thank you very much for watching this, guys, and hopefully if you're into very classy and kind of well suited for autumn fragrances, then I'd highly suggest this. It's quite cheap, and if you've ever smelled Valentino V and you missed that fragrance, then definitely check this out, because I think it will fill the role of that fragrance. So thank you for watching again, guys, and all the best.